with just 3 days remaining for the launch of ISRO's Chandrayaan-3 mission, Times Network visited Mumbai-based Godrej Aerospace, which has supplied critical components for India's space missions. Here is a look at how Godrej Aerospace is contributing to fueling India's space ambitions. Shivani Mishra spoke with the business head of Godrej Aerospace to know more.
India is all set to achieve one more milestone with regards to Chandrayaan-3's launch, which is going to happen quite soon. And now these are the components, those are highly used in Chandrayaan-3 on its rocket. We will also briefly understand what these components are and how they are going to be utilized in Chandrayaan-3 with the business head here. Mr. Maneck is here with us to explain us briefly about it. Sir, thank you so much for talking to us. And can you just help us understand what these components are all about, how they are going to be used and fit in the rocket that is being launched with Chandrayaan-3?
So Chandrayaan-3 will have 3 engines which will be taking the aircraft to the space. There are 2 L110 engines, which is Vikas engine, which is stage 2. And the stage 3 is the cryogenic stage, which is with the C20 engine. So you see some of the parts lined up over here. Similar parts have got associated to our engines which are going on to Chandrayaan-3.
Okay. Similarly, how different it is from Chandrayaan-1 and 2, how upgraded they are, because what we are learning is that the engines, especially here, are the highly upgraded parts of this Chandrayaan-3, and also how new technologically smartness we can witness in Chandrayaan-3.
Chandrayaan-1 was a totally different aircraft, the spacecraft rather, which was PSLV. Now, of course, we are launching with LMV3. So the aircraft itself, the spacecraft itself is a different spacecraft. The engines are very similar, I would say almost 80%, 85% similar. Every mission which goes out of ISRO, there are analyses which are done by the engineers and scientists, and then they come up with several suggestions and upgrades. A lot of simulations are done for Chandrayaan. So all this thing put together will give us a good result on 23rd, 24th August when it finally lands on the moon.
Okay. Similarly, if you could just explain the few technicalities for a layman to understand that how these are going to be utilized and how these are going to be fitted in.
So any engine has a thrust chamber, of course, which is a major part what you see. But above that there are pumps, turbines, injectors, very small injectors which actually mix the fuel, and then finally it gets fired at that stage. So these are all parts which are associated with the engine. All parts are associated with the engine. There are turbines, there are impellers, there are pumps, and all put together they create an engine which is then finally it ignites in the space at a particular point of time.